welcome to another life hack video. Now before we dive into the content, be sure to hit the red subscribe button down below and tap the bell to receive all future video notifications. Now this video topic was recommended by a great channel, Whimsical Wyvern. Be sure to check them out and subscribe. I will post the link to their channel in the description of this video. Now today we will be talking about how to become better at and overcome fear of public speaking. And you know, Whimsical Wyvern, I can relate to this. I took drama class in grade 12, more like a theater production class. And I did have to present in front of big crowds of people, in the hundreds. And usually I would have all my stuff memorized, I'd be on top of everything, I would know all the cues. But then when the time comes to present, it's different. You begin to question yourself. You think of, what if I say something wrong? What if I miss a line? What if the guy or the woman who's looking at me thinks that I'm not confident? What if somebody else thinks I'm not confident? What if this? And it becomes flooding your mind. All of these thoughts come rushing in, you know? And how do you fight them? Well, I've prepared several tips for you, some mental tips. As you can tell, I have no sheet of paper in front of me. So all of these are coming from my experiences which helped me, and I really hope they're gonna help you. To get things off and started, tip number 1 is focus on one person in the crowd. It can be your best friend, it can be your family member, whomever, somebody you know, and deliver everything to them. This way you're not doing the mistake I used to make. What I would do is I would go on stage and look at everybody, and that would make me super anxious. I'd see all of these strangers and so many new faces, and I didn't know them, and I didn't know how they'd perceive me. And I'd think about all of this again and again and again, like, oh my God, calm down, man. What you have to do is just find a person and look at them the entire time. Deliver it to them. This way, you're kind of muting out all of the others, and you're focusing on what you're saying. You're making a sort of conversation dialogue atmosphere, rather than you shouting out to thousands and beyond. Step number 2 is, I would say, it's don't think about what others think about you. Okay, we usually tend to think about this a lot, that others are judging us, that we are at some super contest, that we're on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and the prize is $1 million. Oh please, you're just trying to deliver something to the audience. Nobody's there to judge you, nobody's there to criticize you. Although there are people who, come to events and then who laugh at every mistake you make, who make bad remarks to others about you whenever you make the smallest mistake. And you know what, don't pay attention to these losers, because they're not even there, they're not even trying to make a speech. You're there, and if you're failing in the worst case scenario, you're going down trying. Whereas they're not even attempting it. They're the lowest they can be. Especially if they talk hate towards you. And I'm not saying this in terms of the audience. The audience is there to listen, the audience is not low. But the haters who make bad remarks but don't have the guts themselves to come up there and present, they're low. And ignore them. Ignore all thoughts about what you're saying, and ignore all judgment. Because all judgment is what you're thinking, and not what they're thinking necessarily. You're just maybe trying to enjoy the show, or to enjoy the presentation. And my third tip is how to overcome fear is not to think of the possible outcomes. We humans, we people, we tend to... I love how I said we humans. All of a sudden, yeah, we're robots. We're not robots, just making a clarification. We humans, okay? Anyways, we tend to always expect for the worst things to happen when we're nervous. When we're asking that special somebody for a date, we're expecting a rejection. Be honest. When we're expecting a low price for that smartphone, when we're expecting to buy a cell phone, we're expecting the highest price, something that we won't be afford to pay. when we're talking to the employer at the job which we want to work at, we're expecting and we're worrying that they're gonna say no. We're always worrying about the bad outcome. But it's important to remember that there are good outcomes, and that there's a tendency that things are good and things are bad. So always look at the good side first. Don't ignore the bad side. Think about how you can avoid those things, but focus on the good side. Be more optimistic. And I know it's easier said than done, but avoid thinking about the bad things before they actually happen, because you're just going to place a huge burden on yourself, and that is unnecessary. And 4 is, of course, practice makes perfect. Experience, experience, experience. The more public speeches you deliver, the better you become. The more phrases, the more sleight of hand and speech you possess, and the easier it will become. All of those professional motivation speakers, like, come on man, you can do this. Like, we're gonna win this championship. They're away, we're home. We're gonna bring this trophy to us. You know, they have like a strategy. They know how to capture. They know how to captivate and impress the audience. And so will you know after several repetitions. So I wish you the best of luck, my friend. If you ever need any more tips or any more advice, let me know. I'll think of some more, I'll do research. But for now, these are the basics, the pure basics which help me, and I'm sure will help you. Once again, my friends, subscribe to Whimsical Wyvern, and if you like this video, be sure to hit a huge like. Yeah, comment down below what you want to see in the future videos. Once again, because you know that I'm reading each and every single comment. Thank you very much. Stay awesome, Doc Nation. Stay healthy. And once again, stay awesome.